Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm also good. Okay, sir. So before moving on the question, please introduce yourself.
Yes, so I run multiple IT companies and IT agencies, and 10 years back, I was a freelancer. And before going into the freelancing, I had an employment journey of about 7, 8 years. But since 10 years, I'm doing entrepreneurship, running multiple software houses in Pakistan and abroad. And we have about like 130, 40 plus employees in Pakistan and globally, and we render software development services.
That's awesome. And thanks for answer. So my first question from you, can you tell us about your experience as a founder at creonkings.com?
Founder at what?
You can see on the screen.
Yes. CEO Rankings is, I'm not a founder here, it's a ranking website that ranks the entrepreneurs globally. So I mentioned like on the number three slot over there, that means that my entrepreneurship journey is being recognized by this site. So this is not my site, this is a third party site that ranks the entrepreneurs.
Okay, thanks for answer. So my next question from you, what inspired you to start creonkings.com?
Start what? I think I remember I explained you that CEOrankings.com is not my website.
Okay, so could you share some key achievements or milestones you have reached as the founder?
Yes. So our agencies, they have been recognized by the global top 10, top 20, top 50, top 100 global brands. And they have been mentioned about 35 to 40 times into different platforms. And in Pakistan as well, being recognized as under like top 100 tech heroes, and also our agency, our startup at V has been recognized as one of the best platform here, as well as some other recognitions in Pakistan, but majorly we have some really good global recognitions.
Okay, so thanks for answer. So my next question, in your role as founder, what were the biggest challenges you faced and how did you overcome them?
Well, as a founder of the company, you have to make sure that each of your department is working right. So going up from sales and marketing departments to scalability of teams and hierarchies and management of all the top and low level hierarchies is a bit of challenging task, especially when you grow up like our companies and group of companies have about 140 in total. So I think balancing all those is quite a bit challenging. And the way we encounter it is like I suggest to read a lot of books. And when you read a lot of books about entrepreneurship and systems, you understand how the hierarchy works and how the reporting works, compliance works. So you set up the right role for the right people along with the number to actually lead a large group of people.
Okay, sir, thanks for answer. So my next question, how has your experience as a founder prepared you for your role as a growth consultant?
Well, you can actually go into the consultancy side once you're pro in what you do. So it took me about like 15 years to start consulting businesses. I've been consulting the business from last couple of years. And you reach that once you have achieved certain milestones in your professional career. So it's actually a bit exciting to now support a lot of agency owners and freelancers, uh, business B2B businesses, e-commerce businesses, as I help them growing online. So it's a bit of exciting journey for me.
Amazing, and thanks for answer. So my next question: what does being a hustler mean to you in the context of your career?
It's an exciting term. I think everybody should be a hustler because if you're not a hustler, your graph will go down. So if you keep on moving, keep on struggling. When I say struggling, so keep on striving for doing the great work, moving into the right direction, and staying out of your comfort zone is hustling across. I would suggest everyone to be a hustler in your life, in your career, so you are always growing.
Okay, so thanks for answer. So my next question: as a growth consultant, what strategies do you employ to help agencies grow?
I'm writing a book on that. So you have to be a 360 degree in order for an agency to win. So for agencies, they have to ensure that they have the right expertise, they're choosing the right niche, they're doing the right branding, and they're targeting the right cities or countries and technologies to work on. And then they have the right sales funnel, sales and marketing funnels that they can achieve to make sure that they have the right and continuous stream of leads and flow coming up. They have the right team to close the deal. They have the right team to actually manage the work. They have the right team to deliver the work. They have the right formation and legal structure as well. They have the right human resource department to hire the right people as well. So all of these things are very, like on a high level, very important for the agency to win. And as a growth consultant, I help in all those avenues.
Okay, sir, thanks for answer. So my next question: can you share a success story where your consultancy significantly impacted on agency's growth?
Yeah, significantly. So I think hundreds of companies are using my strategies as of today, and they're gaining huge impact on them. We are running a boot camp as well, where about 30 to 35 different companies are getting benefit in Pakistan about our strategies, and they're moving and they're growing pretty quick. So yeah, a long list of companies who are getting benefit from our strategies.
Okay, sir, thanks for answer. So my next question: what is the most rewarding aspect of your work as a growth consultant?
I think you win by making sure that other win. So I just like to support other people, making sure that they're striving in their careers, in their growth, and as they strive towards the better growth, so I grow as well uh, from the skills point of view, from monetary point of view, from greater perspective. So as they grow, my consultancy grows as well.
Okay, sir. So my next question: how do you stay updated on the latest trends and best practices in the digital agency industry?
So basically, we subscribe to many portals and get sign up and updates. For example, what's happening to the Shopify, what's happening to different platforms in Amazon, in Google, in Salesforce, in trending news. So we always subscribe and put out our emails and newsletters, and we go into different networking events to make sure that we meet the right people and stay updated to what's happening into the global world. On the Facebook communities, we join and we share our knowledge to make sure we stay updated. So these are all the avenues you can stay updated to what's going on in technology.
Okay, sir. Thanks for answer. So, what qualities do you believe are essential for a CEO or founder in the digital agency sector?
For digital agency or for other sectors as well, I think the number one thing that you need to be and have in is being very organized. So if you yourself is very organized in managing different aspects of company, for example, since you have to deal with at least 5 to 7 departments, as I mentioned, like on human resource, the sales, the accounting, the finance, the production, the admin, and everyone. So you have to stay organized. You have to make sure that your team stays organized as well. So organizing yourself is the number one ability that you need to have. Then you have to be empathetic as well when you're dealing with humans. So you have to make sure that since agency means that you're a middle person between the clients and your employees or maybe your vendors. So while working with human, you have to be very good and empathetic to your stakeholders. So being courteous, making sure that you're honest as well. That's very important. You're skilled as well. So whatever the stuff that you're delivering to the customers, you are actually a pro in that aspect as well. And you have a growing mindset to grow from the stage where you are, and being humble, kind, and having the right leadership qualities actually help you as well.
Amazing. Okay, sir, thanks for answer. So, my next question: how do you assess the potential for growth in a digital agency when you first begin working with them?
So we actually have to see that how much revenue they actually are making, how much profits they have in total, and then find the gaps. And we also have to see the trending in the last 12 to 24 months to see what's going on. How are they? Do they have like a growing mindset? Do they have the right funnels in place? And if you don't find anything which is consistent in growth or lead generation, so then we set up the funnels and the right strategies as per their budget to make sure that the sales grow. And as their sales grow, they get the more work, and then they grow essentially as a company as well.
Okay, so thanks for answer. So, my next question: can you provide some examples of how you have helped agencies improve their employee engagement and their productivity?
It definitely, the productivity and employee engagement is being increased by having the right communication. So if you're communicating correctly with your employees, you're making sure that they feel empowered. You find a participative management structure instead of mechanistic management structure. You make sure that they're following the right career path. You're making sure that they're getting the right money as well, and they're being given the right environment. There is no toxicity, and you try to create a corporate environment. All of these factors are important in creating a balance and being getting your retaining your employees as well.
Okay, sir, thanks for answer. So, my next question: what role does technology play in the growth and success of digital agencies today?
Well, it's changing in a very fast pace. Consider an example of sales and marketing. So, for example, if you are running an email marketing campaign, it doesn't work the same way as it was probably a couple of years back. If you're trying to cold call, it doesn't work the same way as it was a couple of years back because the human behaviors have been changed. The artificial intelligence has actually interfered in almost every department. So even if you're running email marketing campaign, you might have to send personalized AI-based email marketing, or the DM messaging, or the cold call has to be personalized as well. And you have to make sure that you're using the right and advanced tools and technologies for the touch point. And similarly, from the delivery point of view, you're using the right tools and just not the old methods of delivery the work. So definitely, technology has a huge impact on how you're growing as an agency.
Okay, sir, so my next question from you. What strategies do you recommend for agencies looking to expand their global presence?
Well, if you want to expand yourself internationally, then you have to make sure, first of all, that you have the right team, you have a skilled team, and you have the right robust structure to implement and deliver the work. And once you make sure that you have the right team and people to deliver, then you have to do the formation in Pakistan. Then you should go ahead and set up your own LLC abroad as well, which could be in United Kingdom or United States as a foreigner. And once you set up your LLC over there, then you have to set up your bank accounts over there. Once you set up the bank accounts over there as well, so then you set up their payment gateways. And then, you can buy a space, or you can buy a rented space, or let's say a virtual office over there, and start getting the work from there and emerge as an international company.
Amazing. So my
You're
next
breaking
question.
up.
Okay, so how do you handle situation where an agency is facing a downturn or changes in their growth trajectory?
You were breaking up, but let me answer. So basically, you decline because you're not following the right technologies, as you mentioned before. You decline because you're not getting enough sales. You decline because probably the focus of the entrepreneur itself has been leaned towards other avenues or maybe other businesses. So we have to assess all of them, and then we benchmark. We have to see that if there are leakages inside your system, and then we recommend the fixes.
Okay, sir, so my next question. Could you share some insights into your work as an employee on Upwork? How has this experience shaped your career?
Well, I don't work in Upwork as an employee. I'm an employer myself, and I hire employees and I contract with other freelancers. So it has been a great experience if you use Upwork through the right way. Then definitely Upwork could be a huge success for you.
Oh, amazing. So my next question. In your opinion, what are the key qualities that make a top digital agency stand out in today's competitive market?
I think the right reviews after you have delivered the great work, you stay in their time zones, you deliver great work with a good communication. And once you do that, people are going to like your work. And then if you start getting reviews from whatever you deliver and start getting those reviews into different third party review platforms, especially international platforms, you can be recognized as a global key player.
Okay, so thanks for answer. So how do you balance your roles as founder, growth consultant, and upward employee activity?
I think it might be tough for someone who's new, but balancing out is actually a little challenging. And then you have to make sure that you're deviating your percentage focus, let's say, to running my agency or to becoming a growth consultant, or maybe XYZ other nonprofit avenues as well. So it's a bit challenging, but as I mentioned you before, the rule number one for a person to be successful is to being organized. So I do organize my list of work accordingly as per what I do.
Amazing. Okay, so what advice would you give to aspiring entrepreneurs and individuals looking to excel in the digital agency industry?
I think having the right approach, having the right experience, exposure, studies is extremely important. Everything is not courses. We look for shortcuts. So when you're making agencies, so there is no shortcut. You have to have the right experience. You have to have the right exposure. You have to have the right knowledge, and you can get that by working somewhere, maybe for 5 to 8 years in a company, or maybe getting failed in your own ventures for some years and testing a lot of things. But I think having mentors or leaders along with yourself in your journey when you're working as a corporate employee or maybe as an entrepreneur is very crucial for you. And also, you should study a few books on agencies as well. You should definitely join our community that's called Seven-Figure Agency Mindset by Hamid Mehmood, and we share a lot of books over there as well.
Okay, sir, have you encountered any unique opportunities or career on effort that have had a significant impact on your career?
Well, as I mentioned you that I'm an agency owner, so we get tons of projects every week and every month. Uh, and it may not affect our career, but over the Upwork and out of the Upwork as well, we have gained some really good high ticket clients that has helped our agency.
Okay, sir, so what is your main life goal?
Sorry. Sorry, you're on mute.
My question is that, what is your MTP?
What is my what? You're breaking up. MTP. Where have you read this MTP?
Massive transformative purpose. Your life goal.
Oh, my life goal? My life goal is to
Yes.
empower.
Yes.
My life goal is to empower Pakistanis and Muslim community and seeing them at top.
Okay, sir. So would you like to give the advice with our audience?
Definitely, I want them to be successful as a person, as a country, as a nation. And to be successful, you have to be number one, being honest, staying organized, find the long-term approaches, do not go for short terms, complete the right education, degrees or whatever, perform the right certifications, read a lot of books, find the right mentors, and inspire other people, support other people. 80-90% keep focus on your work, 10-20% help the humanity, help the Pakistani, help the Muslims to grow, and keep spreading goodness, do not share negativity.
Okay, viewers, I'm Mira Bappar by my guest, Sir Hamid. Sir, I hope that you understand our interview and sir share these some insightful knowledge. I hope that you understand. Thank you, sir, for giving your valuable time and give us many knowledge.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, sir, Allah Hafiz.
तू पढ़ हाँ पढ़ तू पढ़ हाँ पढ़ अपने रब के नाम से तू पढ़ चल अपने रास्ते तू पढ़ आगे बढ़ने के लिए तू पढ़ अपने ख्वाबों के लिए मुश्किल है ये घड़ी तुझ पे जो आके है पड़ी बस को थाम ले हिम्मत से काम ले खुद को पहचान ले तू पढ़ हाँ पढ़ तू पढ़ हाँ पढ़ तू पढ़ हाँ पढ़ किस्मत को खुद बना, अपने जज्बे को खुद जगा, हाथों में हो कलम, रब का होगा करम, रुकने ना दो कदम। तू पढ़, हाँ पढ़, तू पढ़, हाँ पढ़, तू पढ़, हाँ पढ़, तू पढ़, हाँ पढ़, तू पढ़, हाँ पढ़।
Okay, so here is the question. I need a comment for UK, USA market on base. I am an expert in Amazon FBM 2 year experience. So okay, so sorry, sir was in hurry and he did not answer you. Sorry, so I take your interview. So maybe I answer you this question. So meet me messenger and message me messenger. So I will ask you. So I will tell you. Okay. And I'm really sorry for sir because sir have another meeting at 9 p.m. Say 9 2 p.m. So 9 p.m. sir was in hurry, so I am sorry he did not answer you. Okay, take care.